This is what I live for, people. Giving home to animals that need it. What we've got is a lot of turtles. Here we go. This is really cool. These are a legitimately extinct in the wild species. How about it, guys? Look at this beautiful turtle. We're gonna start small and then we're gonna work our way up. I love them. You can really see what these turtles are doing. Okay, we're driving. We're driving. We're not hitting anything. Don't break these doors. Hey, guys, what the hell? I'm out. Total mess. Complete mess. Here we go. Holy smokes. Is that amazing? Look at that. That's a big boy and they got the coolest faces, man. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Just really, really special for me to be a part of this animal's legacy. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and turtle eggs are so delightful. So that's all I got. I am not a Christmas Carol kind of guy. I don't know the words and the kids laugh at me. So does my wife, because they don't know what's going on. But what's going on? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Check it out. We got the rig, and the rig is loaded up with turtles, and that's what we're doing today, people. We got more turtles for the ponds. Went down Miami Zoo, and we got some animals that need a home. And that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be giving these animals a great home here at the camp. This is what I live for, people. Giving home to animals, turtles, that need it. And you guys are gonna be psyched today. We got some cool species to work with. And well, let's go start. We're gonna get right to it. No wasting any time. We got the two front ponds out here, and they are just perfect. We've got beautiful clarity in these waters. Of course, my aquascape ecosystems are kicking butt. We got the biofalls, we got plants, we got fish, we got turtles. And today, what do we have? I'll tell you what we have. We've got some really cute baby turtles, or juvenile Orlidia borneensis. We're gonna start small and then we're gonna work our way up. I think you guys are gonna appreciate the difference in size from these juveniles here that were hatched just about a year ago at Zoo Miami. And basically, folks, they are one of my favorite turtles because they do so well here in my ponds in South Florida. And look at everyone's just trying to say hello and see what's going on. Let's get you guys up close and personal with some of these turtles that are in the pond. Hello. Come on, guys. Don't be scared. It's gonna be good, man. There's a pink belly side neck. There's the one that Greg gave me. Good old dead snake Greg from Greg's Turtle Haven. Really friendly little turtle. But what we're gonna be putting in here, of course, are our Orlidia. So what I wanna do is I wanna get the camera set up so that we can have some really cool underwater shots of these guys. So it was awesome, man. The Miami Zoo is about 93 miles away from where I'm at, and 93 miles. So yeah, not 93 million miles. That would be Earth, right? Yeah, 93 million miles to be explicit. 8 light minutes if you're planning to visit. Check that out. Liebach, Decade is Null. It's a pretty cool album from a group called Liebach. And if anyone has heard of Liebach, I will be impressed. All right, anyway, back to the story. So we've got these beautiful little guys. I love them. And we're gonna stock both ponds. We're gonna raise them up in here. And then as these guys grow, we will, of course, put them in the big pond. Come on, guys. Come on, little one. There you go. Look at them go. Oh, boy, that's a big turtle. Get out of there. So this is so cute. Little Orlidia borneensis taking his first strides at the Kamp Kenan ponds in the front. So awesome, man. They are really cool species. They kind of like to live on the bottom and they burrow in the mud. So that's pretty neat. Here comes another one. Gonna go ahead and just get them there. Go ahead, take a breath, little one. Oh, there you go. Oh, I like how they wheel their little butts when they tend to go down. So remember, guys, these guys are gonna spend a little time. They're gonna get used to this habitat, and that's gonna be really important for them. So they are also called Orlidia borneensis or borneensis, and these are common name is called the Malaysian giant river turtle. They have been extensively hunted in their range because, as we'll see, I have some adults in this video. You're going to see them. I also have one giant behemoth we did a swimming with a while back who lives out in the pond. We got a few others that were more mature and able to go into the big pond out back. And, you know, I've got about 19 there now. They get so big, they get hunted out for their flesh. So that's what happens to these turtles in the wild. So they are considered an endangered species. And it's very important for zoos to work with private people like myself. You see how they swim and then they back up because it's such a new and interesting habitat for them. So basically, these are animals that are becoming more and more threatened. It's important to do what we're doing and keep continually raising these animals in captivity to create assurance colonies. This way the animals will have a future on Earth, and if the habitats can become stable, once again, we will then release these animals into the wild or create other breeding programs with the intention of releasing them. These animals were living in the moats in the Miami Zoo, and they needed to make room, as zoos do from time to time. And they called me up, and I was absolutely willing to help out with these. So very, very excited. We also have, really quickly, we'll do this. We also have another Mexican musk, a Stereotypus salvini, that the vet had wanted to hold on to at the zoo a little bit longer, just to make sure that the animal was going to be perfectly healthy to live here. And the others have been doing so well, guys. I find them walking around at night. They're also very active in the water at night. They burrow into the ground. They're just a really cool species. So let's go ahead and we'll do this one in here as well. Let's just see. Now water's nice and warm. Go ahead, right there. Oh, look, we got a floater, people. We got a floater. Got to dump some air, and there you go. Beautiful. Okay, what do you say we get some more turtles, get them out into this pond? But we might go and release the next ones in that pond, or maybe we'll spread them out. I don't know. Anyhow, really excited. This is like, I mean, how can you not love this? Turtles needing a home and getting a really cool habitat. And I want to shout out Cynthia, Janice, Ashley, and Ryan from Zoo Miami. Those guys really love their animals, and you got to think about it. You know, if you're a zookeeper, you work with these animals all the time, you raise them up. Sometimes it's hard to let them go. But it's an honor when the zoos work with people like myself, or that they think highly enough that they trust me with these animals to continue to be their guardian. So I just wanted to shout those ladies and gentlemen out because it's been so cool working with them. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put some others on this side, but let's first get my camera. I want to show you guys everything that's going on, and we're gonna bring these guys to the other pond, to Sophia's pond. And I think there's kind of, I believe, forgot exactly the number we have. I have it all written down in the paperwork. But what we've got is a lot of turtles. We're gonna let them go in the stream section, I think would be the best place to do this. So what I'll do is throw this in here. Okay, again, another Batagur in here. Now, it's funny, there's Batagur borneensis and Batagur and Orlidia borneensis, but they are two separate animals because they're in two different genuses. Okay, here we go. This is really cool. These are a legitimately, functionally extinct in the wild species. These guys are, no one has found them in the wild for many years. And of course, I'm talking about the beautiful Vietnamese pond turtles. So we've got, oh, we got an Orlidia also. Let's get this guy out, a little bit bigger, but gonna be happy here in our pond. So we'll go ahead and let that guy go. And you can see the markings on these guys. That's for identification while they're at the zoo. So they've got a number designation. Here, this guy's just floating off into the distance. Farewell and enjoy the ride, moseying down the stream. I'm coming up with bad songs. Okay. Anyway, how about it, guys? Look at this beautiful turtle. This is the Vietnamese pond turtle, or the Annam leaf turtle. And strangely, for an aquatic, you'll notice the males all have concave plastrons, the long tails, but they have such beautiful faces. And these guys are going to really enjoy these ponds because it's very similar to the habitat that they are from in Vietnam. Unfortunately, this animal is extinct in the wild, but thankfully here in captivity, in zoos and in private collections like myself, this animal is being bred. So it is extinct in the wild, but not yet extinct. And I spoke to Lonnie McCaskill, who is the curator at the Prospect Park Zoo and a good friend of mine. You've seen him on the channel many times in years past. He's also a member of the Turtle Survival Alliance, and he's telling me that they are currently trying to find a safe location where they can reintroduce this species into its natural range. Problem is that there's such a high demand for turtle meat and turtles for pets in Asia that if they put it back in the wild, they'd almost certainly get scooped up by the illicit wildlife trade. So let's go ahead and start getting these guys out and see what we can do. You know how I like to put the turtles on an area where they can kind of just get a breath if they want to, and then they can start swimming away. But here they go. How cool is this? I'm really happy because, you know, having these turtles here, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll put 4 in this pond and 4 in the other. But having these turtles here and seeing all the different species in the front yard occupying these habitats is going to be really, really cool. Oh, there they go. So awesome. Really great swimmers, huh? Woo, so rad. I love it. Let's get this one. So beautiful. My goodness. They're going to be basking and walking around and just doing their thing. So exciting. So amazing. All right, one more. We'll get one more here. Come on, little one. There you go. Nice job. All right, what do you say we go and let some others go on the other side? Here we go. Wow. Oh man, so much fun. Okay, here we are. I'm really excited. Now, guess what, guys? These are all males, every one of them. So we're not going to be breeding them here, but they'll be happy. And I'm just happy to have these animals live their lives out at my pond here at Kamp Kenan. Beautiful swimmers. Oh my God, I love it. Again, guys, these biofalls, they work amazing. And we've got, what is it, 2,500 gallons in this pond, and about another 2,500 in Sophia's pond. And as you can see, the clarity is perfect. I do cleanouts twice a year, and it's just been amazing. So these guys are really, really gonna be happy. And look who else is over here. It's the it is the Geoclemes hamiltoni that we saw right there, and there's already a Vietnamese pond turtle right next to him. How awesome. Beautiful turtle, just really happy. And you can kind of see immediately, what do these guys do? They like to hide. So they found a little spot to hide, and that's what they're doing. And they're going to be exploring this evening, looking around, just making sure that their new home is safe. And it certainly is. So very, very cool. But you know what? We still have more. We've got more animals to release. I think this is awesome, man. Shall we do it? I think we shall. Oh my gosh. Am I a nerd? Yes. Do I get excited about this? Absolutely. All right, let's have a peek. Let's have a peek. Who could it be? How about some large males? Awesome. We got 3 big boys here. That is so rad. Okay. Where shall they go? We're just gonna set them all up. Remember, we got that whole stream area. These animals are semi-aquatics. When you say semi-aquatic turtle, we mean a turtle that can walk on land and swim in the water. But these are a little bit bigger. And oh my gosh, it's amazing to have animals that are extinct in the wild find solace and peace here at Kamp Kenan. Some old injury there on the shell, no worries. This guy's gonna be, you know, healing up. I've talked about shell injuries on turtles before. They heal from the inside out. What'll happen is all this old damaged scute will pop out, and there'll be new tissue underneath. So here we go. Whoa, look at that. We got a turtle that's very similar. Let's put this guy in my opinion, it is what we started the video off with, and that is the Malaysian box turtle. I wanted to just kind of compare the two turtles, because you know what, sometimes these Moremy's anamensis or Vietnamese pond turtles, in my opinion, they look similar to this guy, the amboinensis, the Cora amboinensis. Now, of course, this guy's got a hinge. It is a box turtle. That one over there is laying eggs, so that's a female. This is probably the male. Oop, that's making poopies, and there was the male organ right there, just popped out. But I just kind of wanted to compare them a little bit, and let's see their heads. This, just superficially, the heads looked very similar as far as having a similar shape and same colors, but now that I get them together, there is definite differences. I always said the anamensis look a little bit like a flattened out Malaysian box turtle, but very, very cool, huh? All right, we're gonna put this guy down. He was in the water. I'll go ahead and put him back in the water, and then this one can wander. Hey, easy does it. I don't want you doing the high dive, kid. Go ahead. Go on. Let's get this out. Oh, have turtles in this pond, and this is it. By the way, for stocking this pond, I'm not going to stock it anymore. We're at capacity. What we are doing is we're going to build another pond next year on the other side of the house. It'll be 25 foot by 15 foot wide with 2 biofalls and 2 streams that join together into one waterfall into a main body of the pond, and it'll be 2 foot deep. Already talked to the pond guy and Ed from the pond professor. There it goes. And that's what we'll be doing. Building a new pond, and I'll probably spread out the guys that are in this one. And plus, I want to get one of my fly river turtles out of the back pond and into an area where I can see it more often and just enjoy them more. So that's what I intend to do. We're going to go ahead, walk back on the other side, and put this other large male in Sophia's pond. Now, these guys have free range. They can wander all over and go whatever pond they want, but I like to just kind of spread them out when I put them in and then just let them explore. Like I said, they're going to explore everything here, and to me, that's really, really cool. So let's do it. Go on, little one. Wow. And the reason they aren't submerging so quick is because these guys have already, you know, they've been out of water for a couple hours since they were with me. Oh, look, here's some of them now. Look at this, exploring right now. One of the Vietnamese pond turtles. And then behind it is the Orlidia borneensis right there. Oh, guys, check this out. It's one of our musk turtles. It's one of the original musk turtles that I put in a few weeks back. That is so awesome. Just hiding out right there, huh? Super, super cool. But again, going back under the water, you can really see what these turtles are doing. The Orlidia is there, and the Vietnamese pond turtle. And then how about I flip it around? You can really see the two hanging out right here. Amazing. This is great. This is fantastic. So, all right, now we're not done. We are not done. We've got to shut this camera off. This is a wild video, huh? I'm all over the place. It's a lot to have going on. Let's shut this off. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna back the truck up because these guys are heavy. I wanna show you what adult Orlidias look like. So why don't we do that right now? It should be okay backing this up. Here we go. Let's see. Gonna back it up to the big old pond in the backyard. You guys just, hopefully you'll just stay there. All right. Okay. We're gonna go old school. I'm gonna do the backing up like I used to, because I got those swing doors open. I don't want to hit anything with them and bend the door. Hey guys, what the hell? Oh no, now we got music. Oh. Come on, man, just chill out. Will everyone? Oh my God. All right, here's what we'll do. I'll hold you there and we'll drive. Okay, we're driving. We're driving. We're not hitting anything. Don't hit my wife's vehicle. Oh, careful, Kenan. Don't break these doors. I don't want to have to call my friends at CBI and get new ones. They've already been generous enough. Here we go. All right. Hey, I think we did it. Look at that. Mission accomplished. Oh, I hit the windshield wipers. Total mess. Complete mess. We got the paperwork on the animals as well. Their health certificates and all that good stuff. All the formalities have been attended to. Okay. Now this one, we're not going to go underwater because the water's murky and, you know, we won't be able to see it. Let's pull our next two critters out so you guys can see what we're dealing with here. Now there is a large one in there already, but these two males take the cake. Now these are, again, Orlidia borneensis, and they are adult males. Males get much larger than the females, and you'll see just how much larger, and why this is a turtle that's been sought after in the food trade, because the adults are big, and unfortunately for them, they're big and they get eaten up. So here we go. So I'm really excited. So I got one of these about 10 years, well, no, more than like 15 years ago, and I put it in the pond. Didn't see it for a long time. Next time I saw it, it was about a 100-pound turtle. So these guys still have more to go. Ah, look at that. Look at that. That's a big boy, and they got the coolest faces, man. Such an amazing animal. Oh my God. So let's go get this guy in. Let's get them in, man. Holy smokes. This is so cool. And there's the grandest. You guys got some new friends coming. Oh my God. Oh, it's just got a little white foam, no big deal, just from being out of the water here. Just a little saliva, we could tickle him. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Big giant face. This guy's cool. There's your new home, guys. What a beauty. This turtle probably weighs close to 50 pounds, easy. That was a heavy animal to pick up. And like I said, these are actually original. These guys were born in the wild. That's why you'll see some of the scarring. These were wild caught. They came from a confiscation in 2001, which actually started the Turtle Survival Alliance. A big shipment of turtles from Asia was illegally shipped to Miami for the food market. There were many, many different species. It was a huge bust and win for fish and wildlife. So zoo professionals, private keepers, and conservation biologists got together. They grabbed all these animals, found a breeding facility in Central Florida where the animals were triaged. Any animals that were sick were worked on. Many of the animals died. There were thousands of turtles in this shipment, guys. And Orlidia was one of the species that was overrepresented. So many of these animals came in. This animal started its life somewhere in Southeast Asia and was fished out of its home, was destined for the soup pot. Luckily, the officers of Fish and Wildlife found this illegal shipment, and the good people at the Turtle Survival Alliance, which the people that founded the Turtle Survival Alliance, got to work. This animal lived at the Miami Zoo for many, many years, and now he's gonna live the rest of his life here at Kamp Kenan. This is so cool. It's an amazing story. So again, don't worry about that foam. It's just some saliva. This animal's not open mouth breathing. It's been given a completely clean bill of health from the veterinarians at Zoo Miami, and he's just a little nervous, and it's going to take a little while for him to figure out, like, hey dude, this is all yours. These animals are, in my opinion, just beautiful. I love big turtles, especially big riverine or pond turtles like this, but I just love their big eyes, their big faces. I just love the way they look back at me, and I like his little toupee of green algae, string algae that's been growing off of him. Just amazing. And he's got this interesting shell. Okay, just like people, we have, you know, we look different. We're not all uniform. So it looks like he's just got a little bit of different growth. And remember, was a wild animal. So who knows what he had to deal with? Who knows? Could this have been a croc bite? Huh? Was it a spear? Was it someone trying to fish him out that's healed over the last, gosh, 19 years? Who knows? 2001. It was the first time this animal came into the United States. So it's just really, really special for me to be a part of this animal's legacy and to provide it with a safe haven where there will be no more issues and this animal can finish out his life in peace. It's just a dream come true to be able to do that and to be trusted by these organizations. And to be honest, it's cool to have a large pond like this that's fenced in, it's safe, and I know this species handles my climate very well because, number one, the animal's been in Miami since, 2001. And then, of course, the animal that I had gotten has done very, very well in this pond and has lived through some of the coldest winters that we've had here in Florida. Most notably, the winter of 2010, where we had 2 weeks of cold and rainy weather, which I know for those of you up north, doesn't sound like a lot, but for tropical reptiles, it is. There he goes. Oh, man, that's awesome. That is just the coolest. What do you say we get our final turtle and we release it? Okay. Another big boy coming out. Okay, here we go. Holy smokes. Is that amazing? Is that huge or what? Oh, I'm gonna have to put you all down. Oh my God. That thing is massive. That is a massive turtle. I mean, I saw them at the zoo, but... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, we got... You're falling. I'm lifting turtles. Oh, let's go. Oh, my gosh. How about it? These turtles will keep you in good shape. For sure. Let's see if this one will, in fact, take as long as the other. Oh, to go down. But what a beauty. What a beauty. And it's got a little K. And the ladies were joking. K for Kamp Kenan. But very, very cool. Again, similar shape. Maybe as they get older, they get this kind of indentation on their carapace. But again, look at that face. What a beautiful, beautiful creature, in my opinion. Orlidia borneensis. So cool. Having his first look at his forever home. You know what? I mean, gosh, look at that. They're so secretive, these turtles. They hide at the bottom. They really clamber over the bottom. They scavenge things off the bottom of the rivers and ponds. But I have gotten a few of them, and they do, in fact, learn to take pellets, and they become more gregarious or more friendly as they come to understand that you're not going to fish them out. And we have two grandis turtles, or Hyosemis grandis, giant Asian wood turtles there, looking around. How you doing, buddy? This is all yours. Go. There's a lot in there. There's some girls in there too, man. Make babies. These guys are not yet extinct, but they are threatened. They're an endangered species, actually. And you can see why, huh? Just a big turtle with a lot of meat, and people, you know, they want to eat it. So we're gonna keep him from being eaten. But I love how he's just looking around, checking things out, making sure it's safe, and then he's gonna wander into his new home. What a big pond. This pond's 15 foot deep at its deepest, and it's just, it was actually the reason I bought the house. I saw this pond, I was like, holy smokes, this is a cool pond. So I knew I could fence it off and have a nice community pond where we can keep some turtles and keep them safe. Very cool. And again, this turtle came from that confiscation in 2001. They've been at the Zoo Miami for 19 years. And who knows how old they are, because they came into the United States as adults. So we could be looking at a 70-year-old turtle. Can you imagine? 70 years. What a life he's lived. From being a baby in Southeast Asia, growing to adulthood, being captured, shipped halfway around the world, and only to be saved by good people at the Turtle Survival Alliance. And now he gets to live here at Kamp Kenan. So it's a great story, man. I hope you guys are digging it. I love what I do. I can't believe this is my life. I'm so lucky to be able to help these animals and be trusted by these professionals that have done just a tremendous job. So Cynthia, Janice, Ashley, and Ryan, thank you all for your trust and the amazing job you did with these turtles. Now they get to be semi-wild turtles again here at Kamp Kenan in this beautiful pond. Awesome stuff. All right, everyone, that's it. That's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head on over to Patreon and check us out. So go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan if you'd like to learn more and get some more content that you can't find anywhere else. All right, everybody, I'm gonna leave you now with this very inquisitive turtle about to take his first steps into the rest of his life. See you guys.